something go wrong with X or what? Alright, I'm now live on YouTube. At least I should be. Yep. What? X is giving me a little bit of trouble. Hold on. Alright, let me just check if I am live on YouTube or not. Yes, I am. Alright. Awesome. Alright. Yep. That was expected. Alright. That should do it. Now I hope this works. Alright, I think that's going to be it. Alright, now take this, move it over here. And I think I'm all set. So let me just do a couple more finishing touches. I'll get the hang of this eventually. But anyways, how's it going? I am back. I think this is my first live stream of 2025. As far as I remember. Just let me know if I've done another one before. But we have some pretty big news coming out right now. Bloons Tower Defense 6 has just come out with update number 48. And just real quick, you can see a boss event. I've checked it out. I'm gonna cover that in just a little bit. But the big news right now is the Spike Factory Paragon. A new map, a new hero skin, and a new power, it looks like. But I'm going to be focusing on the Paragon. Secondly, yes, I will focus on that secondly. But I want to focus on the boss event because it's a bit of a joke boss event. Just let me really quickly disable this. Power's in the shop. Yeah, I gotta turn that off. Because there is something that that I should mention real quick. The boss events, one thing I figured out about boss events, you can have a couple quality of life mods in it and still get the rewards. One of which is faster forward. And you can also get like useful utilities in there. So, yep. So yeah, let me just check mods, faster forward, and useful utilities. Both of which made by Doom Bubbles, so shoutouts to that guy. Alright. So, boss event. There's only 24 hours to do this. I'm not missing this one. And it is Bloons! And of course they had to go with some meme numbers. 69% balloon and blip speed, 70% boss health, and 20% boss speed. And a Paragon limit of 40 for some reason? Like, what? There's only 10 Paragons, but still, like, this is a bit ridiculous. And all towers are enabled, thank God, and you can use whatever hero you want. And a starting cash of 2,500. You better bet your ass I'm gonna do this. So let's give it a shot. And Lich starts about halfway through the track. Shit. This is already a bit worrying. So, let's not fuck around it. Let's not fuck around, but we'll still find out. Alright, Instabank, 420, really? And also, Spike Factory Paragon? Oh, also, I realized that it's easy mode prices. The Mega Massive Munitions Factory. Oh boy. 1 million experience, worth it. And it has an in-game price on normal mode of $800,000. Yikes. So obviously I'm not gonna be fucking around with this. So I'm immediately going to get a Mega Mine. If it showed up in the first place. I think I have, yep. Effect skill, turn it up to 99. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be screwing around. Luckily, the boss moves at, a speed that is like a snail running for Congress. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm also going to start off with a cash drop because money is going to be pretty important. All right, so there's something, and then get Geraldo. Yep, only placed him to get that. So grab a farmer as well. At at least that this is the map that we're working with. So there is a fuck ton of space to farm. That is the good news. So let's turn on some faster forward. I'll get triple shot and long range. Now that dart monkey can see the whole track because it's motherfucking Bloons. Yeah, I just got one question. What the hell is Ninja Kiwi thinking with doing this? Like, I get it's an April Fool's, like, I get it, it's April Fool's, but sometimes a joke can go too far. But, you know, I'm in America. There's, like, and on top of that, like, this is the internet. Nothing is sacred. Nothing is sacred on the internet. I am well aware. Just turn up the music a little bit. And, yep. I'm just checking my streams right now. Yep, so far so good. Alright. Yeah, everything checks out. So, we're still rocking. Alright, I'll probably check out the balance changes a little bit later, so. Oh, and also, you might recognize different headphones. I still have my old headphones. They're resting on a swivel fan that I have pointed right at me. So, bit of a quick, funny story about it. Headphones? The old headphones. I'm unsure if they are capable of charging now because the cord that is used to charge them, it kind of got fucked up. So I'm gonna have to test that sometime later. And I gotta get the balls to do that. So yeah, I'm horrible with management. So which kind of explains my streaming schedule. I'm absolutely horrible at timing. But at least when it comes to this, I did not wait that long. So, yay. Anyways, enough about me, let's get to the game. Alright, collect all. Right here. And 2, 3. Not enough, which is expected. Boom, that'll do it. All right. Time to get a spike factory. I'll just put it right here. And I've already renamed the spike factory in advance for the update because I'm pretty hype about it. I was honestly hoping it was going to be a support Paragon, and it was what I was hoping for, and it's a spike factory of all things. which if any of you have seen some videos of the 555 Ultimate Cross Pathing mod, check videos like that out. And the Spike Factory is a little bit overpowered when it comes to the Ultimate Cross Pathing mod. Yep. Quality of life. Could probably get the BRF. There we go. Other thing I should probably do is perma spike eventually. All right, get deadly spikes on close. I still go for middle path because I don't care what anybody else says. Let's go here. I'm not thinking of getting the Master Builder, but I could change my mind. Yep, there's pretty much little to no time to do some super efficient farming, so I'll just do this. If I even get that far. So, a bit of a fail on my part, I guess. Whatever. Oops. A little bit too far back. There's Lich. All right, let's see how well this does. Whoa! Okay, that is an insta-kill. I am dead. Oh, shit. This is going to be a bitch and a half to deal with. I'm gonna have to do some selling, which is fine by me. Oof, that was close. All right, good. Lich is gone. It only took one retry for that. But still, I'm still pretty damn scared because of the map that this is on. It is motherfucking Bloons. Moab. Yeah. Panic? Perma spike. A little bit less panic now. Get a MIB. All right. Gotta put this on smart, not close. turn auto start on. BRF? Or Banana Central, my bad. I should probably start working on a bigger Monkeyopolis. I'll first go with the Monkey Wall Street. Build up to that. First, tech bot that son of a bitch. Alright, I think I should be fine. So I'm gonna go right for the Wall Street. And there we go. Alright, now I'm free to move the Monkey Farmer wherever. I noticed that my spiked mines is a bit down. Just gotta keep my eyes on the perma-spike is all I need to do. Alright, take out the middle one. Oh, don't do that just yet. Alright, Monkey Farmer in the middle for now. Alright. Carpet spikes. With white hot spikes as well. If Ninja Kiwi thinks that they can sneak this under my nose, they are sadly mistaken. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll be getting a mad just in case. Just in case if shit goes sideways. Well, I guess I didn't have to worry about that. That was pretty good. Alright. That's all the BRFs I need. Move the monkey farmer. Start working on the Ultra Boost. If the math is right, 120k is what this thing should be worth by the end. This thing is almost there. Alright, I think that should be it. Perfect! 120,000! Boom! Alright. Alright. Another quality of life. Thing right here. Yeah, this little thing right here, this little icon, will tell me the degree of the Paragon and what I need to sacrifice for it. Now, do not worry. When it comes to the Paragon, I have a save file prepared for exactly a degree 100. I'm hoping to get that in this stream. Woo. That was one of my phone's alarms. 63.36 per crate. All right. Whoops. If there's one thing I gotta remember, Lich steals the buffs. So, yeah. Obviously, Superminds is gonna be stunned. So, I gotta do something about that. But I can do something about the degree. And that should be it. Yep. With just this stuff, but I'm gonna get him mad. And also, I'm gonna turn this guy into a Dark Paragon. Degree 60 should be easy. Yep. Alright, so easy degree 60 Dark Paragon. Now I think I should be safe for all Tears of Lich. But I still want to get the Spike Factory Paragon. The Mega Massive Munitions Factory. The MMMF. The MMMF. I don't know why. Alright, point this thing towards Lich, and just go nuts. fact, I got something better. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Let's turn on hyper fast forward, shall we? I think there shall be no more ultra boosting. Just in case. And we're safe. Oh, wow. Okay. I could get a degree 74 Spike Factory Paragon if I were to get it now, but I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna get the Paragon Power Totems. Alright. Turn off auto start and turn off hyper fast forward. Alright, I think that's enough damage. Kind of literally. Alright, 77 to 93! Well, shit! Alright, fuck it! It's a little bit off the top of the screen, so... yeah, I'm just gonna back out and go back in. I want to see this thing. I know it looks awesome, but, yeah, I'm gonna see this thing a little bit better. Alright, 94, and I can barely see it for shit. Alright, now it's laying down the, I wonder what healed Lich. Oh boy. Well, I managed to beat that part. Oh, nice. Oh man, that looks awesome. All right, so that part of the boss is down. What's Elite looking like? %, boss speed, 60% boss health. I'm still kind of scared. Only got, like I said, 24 hours to beat this, so if you have time to beat the boss event, fucking do it now. banana farmer. That's honestly kind of relieving. Yep. I'll do the boss event. Why not? Now this is Elite Lich, so it's even scarier. Definitely still thinking of doing the same strategy as I did last time. But this time a little bit more planning ahead. Dart Monkey there. Put that on last. And farmer here. Boy mine here. And nice, I got another tech bot. Sweet. Yeah, notice that with the mods that I have, I was still able to get the rewards. That is big. They're just quality of life, so I don't see anything wrong with it. And apparently Ninja Kiwi doesn't either, so take that as you will. Whoop! Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta upgrade my Dart Monkey because I lost lives on round 4. But this is Bloons, what the fuck do you expect? It's kind of a joke map. But still, I am taking this pretty seriously. Why? Because I want to keep my streak up. Alright, I'll probably also get another Spike Factory Paragon again. If I have the money to. But don't expect it. All right, stop the auto start. Nice on the deposit. Let's get perfect. I'm gonna hold off on the IMF loan ability. I'll do it. I'll collect now. And right as soon as the round starts, it should activate. Let me just get some villages once again. Guess I'll just have to stick with this one. Good. So fast you almost couldn't see it. Thankfully, it's still easy mode prices. Ooh, sorry. Let me get some water. Nathan L 1370, how's it going, man? Sorry, I didn't read your message earlier. I'm just kind of hyper-focused on this right now. Get me started on this again. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Good thing I've got the bottom path farms to regenerate some lives. All right, BRF. Now? Look. All right, should have my fourth central market up before Lich comes in. Right now, actually. All right. Getting a sniper. I am planning ahead. Elite Defender. This should help out. And also, Jungle Drums. I forgot to place Geraldo down. Yeah, I forgot to do that since the very beginning. Whoops. I'll at least place this, so... should do some damage. And I lost. Damn it! All right. One more. This should help out a lot. All right, Elite Defender takes care of the first. And then these Spike Storms should be able to take care of the rest. Yeah. Glitch is finished. There we go. Alright, sell one of those off. I have lost pops for the Spike Factory Paragon if I get that. At least for this run, at least. I get repetitive sometimes. Okay. Losing that many pops is okay. Perfect. Get that thing on the timer. Alright, Wall Street. And start working on the Megaopolis again. I'll start working here. Alright, sell that. Got a little bit of time. Alright, I have the second farmer. I will place it right at the top of this little area. I'll get the carpet of spikes soon. I'm gonna say once I get this inner ring of BRFs up. Alright, carpet. Also. These two. Here comes Lynch again. I'm caught off guard. Okay, that was a good thing right there. All right. Okay. All right, that should knock it out. All right. There's 24 BRFs. Alright. Off comforter spikes and onto the Ultra Boost. I'll also get another tech pod. So I can tech pod that. Super mines. Perfect. Alright, and now stop the Ultra Boosts. Completely! That's good. Yep. All right. I got a feeling that's not going to be enough. This is 30, so just wait a second. Oh, that is great. Oh, I was just getting a notification on my phone. Some guys that I follow on X, Rumble, and I subscribe to them on YouTube. Roma Nation. Go check them out. Follow them on X. They have their own website, Rise of Middle America. Go check them out there. And, yep. Donate some money to them. And also, they have a merch store. So go check them out there as well. If you want to check out their show, go to the real Roma_AK on X and follow there. And you will get pretty much every show on X. And I am friends with them. So massive shout out to them as well. And also, this is their 100th episode of Sunset Rants. So go give them some love. And tell them that I sent ya. Almost there. Yep. All right, it's gonna be up off the top of the screen, but whatever. Degree 60, that's fine. Like I said earlier, I have a save ready for the, hopefully, degree 100. A moment. Ugh. Clean up my nose. All right, should be good. All right. Also, I'm gonna grab the Glaive Dominus because what some people may or may not know, the Glaive Dominus, it's Domination Glaive, actually knocks back Lich's soul. So that's gonna be a huge help. Thank God. I was a little bit worried. It was like, was it gonna leak? Was the soul gonna leak? Because that's 500 monkey money that I've been losing. One more should do it. All right, what's degree 60 looking like? Close. Alright. Yep. Degree 60 right there. Perfect. One more. Just for good measure. The Ninja Paragon. Alright. Degree 1, don't care. Right. Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get every Paragon, but I'll get as many as I need. Grab the Navar. I'll actually sell Geraldo because I'm no longer interested in Paragon degrees. Only 8,000. Whatever. This sells for 500k. All right. All right, there's that one. So that's 6 of 10. I'll go for the Tack Paragon. Will I actually be able to get this to degree 60? Probably not. So try and go this one for 40. I'll get this one to 40 at least. Oop. Yeah, I'll stick with 20. 21. Alright, all 3 primary Paragons. Don't have enough for the Wizard Paragon. I think I'll be fine with just this. All right, let's get it. One thing I should probably also do, because I notice it's getting far. Just get a little bit of extra damage in. I don't care. Okay. Whew. Guess I didn't need the temple. What? I managed to beat this completely blind. Whew. I was a little bit worried. Yep, this thing apparently did the most damage, despite the fact that I got this thing first. But whatever. I beat the boss event for today, so I'm happy with that. Now on to the real meat of this. Oh, also, Spa Pits. I'll check that out later. It is a blatant reference to BTD5's Tar Pits, which is an extreme map. But enough of that. Let's get on to the real show. The Degree 100 Spike Factory Paragon. I knew I was gonna have it. Here we go. Let's do this shit. Damn. Yep, one of these, I guess, mega mines. Can we even call it that? Because Brickle has those. When any of these mines explode, they explode into extra freaking spikes. That was out of left field. Yeah, just look at that. Oh, might as well get another tech bot. Also, this thing has another ability. It's kind of like a different kind of spike storm. They look like deadly mines, but they have the explosion radius of what seems to be super mines, but just a little bit smaller, I guess. Yeah, This thing has two abilities. The one that just activated, also activates if you already have, the Deadly Spikes ability. The Deadly Spikes placed along your track, and they explode into smaller spikes, from what it looks like. And then its first ability, the one that has this ultra-fast cooldown, is apparently a reference to the Smart Spikes upgrade. This one gains special targeting priority and accelerated production at the start of each round. So it does have the Smart Spikes, but it's under your control instead of at the start of each round. It is when that ability activates. So yeah, I'll take that tech pod off. Yep. So yeah, now it's active. Now the ability is active. And it just has greatly increased attack speed. So it looks to have an attack speed of about 4.5 seconds. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna guess that was about 4.8, I'm thinking. I'm gonna guess the degree 1 is about a 6-second attack cooldown. So it's a 6x increase in attack speed, I think. Well, not necessarily 6x. I would say it's got to be maybe 5x. I'm not sure, but it's around. It's a lot. I'm pretty sure data miners have already been on that. So. But yeah, this thing just fucking looks epic as shit. And also, one more thing that I wanted to do, for the Paragons, what I wanted to do is essentially, I personally think should be done, is what I think of as, like, all the Paragons as 555 towers. Like, would they be good 555? Would they be good 555 towers or not? So I'm probably going to be doing a tier list of the Paragons in this stream as well. So if I can just, while this game is going on, I'm going to be looking for that. So enjoy the gameplay while I figure this out. Shouldn't take long. Oh, nice. So there we go. All right. Oops. Spike Factory 187. Damn. I'm just working on my tier list. You can't see it right now, but I'm working on a tier list real quick. Live. Alright. So, now that I have this, the tier list is ready. Let's see. No. Perfect. Alright, so I just need to, shrink this window a little bit. If I can. Alright, awesome. Alright, so just move myself up. And there we go. Alright. So, got a little tier list right here. Let me just turn on the music a bit, so then you guys can hear me. Turn off the sound. Alright. So, this tier list that I have is what I think are essentially how good are the Paragons in terms of a 555 tower. First off, Spike Factory. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'll start from the first one and go to the last one, being the Spike Factory Paragon, which you see in the background. Dart Paragon. I think it's missing. If it really was a 555 tower, personally, I think it should have an ability similar to the Plasma Monkey Fan Club, but it turns dart monkeys into something better than just plasma monkeys. What that is, I have no idea. That's up for Ninja Kiwi to decide. But I think that is the only thing it's missing, other than maybe the potential to do crits. I'm not entirely sure, but I personally think the Apex Plasma Master, despite it being possibly one of the strongest Paragons, as long as you build a wall, I think it's a C tier, because it's at most missing one tier 5. It is guaranteed to hit that Ultra Juggernaut. Oh, Spike Factory passed round 200, by the way. So, nice. So, Dart Paragon, at most it gets a C tier, in my opinion. Second one, Boomerang Paragon. It's got the permacharge, so it's got like the permanent turbocharge ability, so yeah. At most it gets a B tier. It's got the all tier 5s. Now that I think about it, I should probably Should probably add one to it. Yep. I'll add a row above this. So this will be the C tier. This will be C right here. So this is C. All tier 5s without overlap. All right. So. All right. So. Boomerang Paragon. I personally think gets the C tier. It's got all the tier 5s, but that's it. There's no overlap between them. Which is okay. It technically hits the 555, so I'll give it credit. Ninja Paragon. All tier 5s with some overlap. It is a B tier Paragon. It's got the permanent grand sabotage, which I think is a step above it. It's got the sticky card from the Master Bomber path. It also grants a Shinobi buff, so that's got the middle path as well. And it throws out all those shurikens as well. The only gripe that I have about it is just give the Ninja Paragon some fucking Caltrops. Just give the Ninja Paragon some fucking Caltrops and we're good. Also, Spike Factory Paragon is around 217. Damn, this thing is hauling. This thing is packing some firepower. So yeah, Ninja Paragon, there is some overlap because the flash bombs that it throws out, there's 5 at once. And I think maybe with some monkey knowledge it goes to 6. So there's a little bit of overlap. So I would say that thing is at minimum B tier. Navark, straight up S tier. Like, it has the ability to hook it on bad, which is basically, yeah, it definitely takes the cake. It definitely takes the cake for Paragon. And it also has those passive hooks, which, like, huh? Like, the middle path doesn't have that. So, I would say the Navark, straight up S tier, man. Straight up S tier Paragon. It has all tier 5s with overlap and then some. Alright, it's got the carrier flagship, it's got the Trade Empire, and it definitely has the Pirate Lord. Like, that, straight up S tier, man. Like, it is at minimum C tier. The Engineer Paragon, it is a D tier. As for what I know, I have not seen the patch notes yet, but I will go to them in just a moment. Or I will check out the Master Builder in Sandbox. Once this is done, and holy shit, this thing is getting to around 227 on, what is this? Easy mode. So yeah, this thing is, it's doing good. It's doing real good. Whoops. Yeah. So yeah, Engineer Paragon, it's missing the balloon trap. Just give it a balloon trap, and it will immediately go to C tier at minimum. So just, like, do that and we're good. Goliath Doom Ship. I think it's F tier. Don't get me wrong, when it comes to the damage, it is also one of the strongest Paragons, possibly the strongest. So yeah. It definitely is not missing the Zarbomba part, which I think is a unique spin on it. It's got the Carpet Bomb plus Zarbomba damage, I guess. It's different. So I would say Galactic Doomship, unfortunately, when it comes to it being a 5/5/5 tower, it's not doing so good. I would say the purple missiles, or the purple darts, more of those. Probably enough to match the Sky Shredder, which is going to be a lot, so nerf the damage on those. And I would say that'd probably work. And also, give it the fucking Flying Fortress darts and bombs as well. Do that, plus the Sky Shredder darts, and we're good. But it does have the forward firing darts as well, so that kind of counts, but I would say still that's like a 4/5/4 at minimum, like at maximum actually. Wizard Paragon, I would say A tier. It's got all tier 5s. It's got the Archmage. It has the Wizard Lord Phoenix permanently, and the Prince of Darkness. It definitely has all three. And there is some overlap. It does have the overlap. With the Phoenix Explosion, there is that. So there is some overlap on that. Ninja Paragon, I think, would be an A tier, by the way. Probably not B tier, though. Boomerang? Let's see. Whoop. Whoops. Hold on. I'm just looking at my, I'm just looking at my tier list. I might have to configure this a little bit. Probably make this the B tier, the C tier, and then this would be D tier. So I'll just delete that one. So then this one gets that. And then this one gets that. All right. So yeah, this is what my tier list is looking like so far. Navark still S. Wizard Paragon, A tier. Ninja Paragon, A tier. Boomerang Paragon, B tier. The only thing I would say about the Boomerang Paragon, just give it an ability to like maybe boost its damage, kind of like the permacharge, and we're good. It'll have even more. And also maybe boost Domination Glaive attack speed as well. Whoop. Wow. Spike Factory. Made it to round 245 with TechBot. With the TechBot. That's damn good. Yikes! All right. So that's the Spike Factory for you. The Mega Munitions, the Mega Massive Munitions Factory. So now, going back to the tier list of what I think is good Paragons or not. Just put it there. Right, it's here. I'm just messing around with OBS for a little bit. All right. So, back to this, the tier list. Monkey Submarine. A tier. B tier at minimum. It is B tier at minimum. It's got the triple guns. It's got the little torpedoes that shoot out and they split off. I think. According to the fan wiki, it does that. So, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But I think the Monkey Submarine is a B tier because it also has the Energizer. It also has the Energizer buff and the Sub Commander buff with all subs. So there's all tier 5s. And it's got the preemptive strike. It's got the preemptive strike missiles that also do like shit tons of damage. I think they're the overlap part, the part that makes it go from B to A tier, is because of the final strike. It's got 3 missiles instead of just 1. So I think that brings it up to A tier. A little bit, I would say it's a little bit worse than the Ninja Paragon, but they are almost neck and neck. Like, they're really damn close. But still, Sub Paragon, great 555 tower. Tac Paragon, I also think is an A tier. Because it's got the permanent Maelstrom. And the Maelstrom has 4 arms, like the Super Maelstrom. So that's knocked out. That is pretty much checked off. It's got the for its first ability, I think it's for one of its abilities that extends the range of the blades that split into 6 tacks each. Yes, I know it's 6. It also it has that plus a ring of fire. So there's that. And for its meteor ability, that basically takes the Inferno Ring and Tac Zone and puts them together. So there's the overlap. I think that makes the Tac Paragon an A tier 555. Now also, considering that it does not see camo naturally, I think is completely fine. The Tac Shooter does not see camo ever in any of its upgrades. So considering that the Paragon doesn't either, at least makes sense. But the Ninja Paragon is also able to give a global camo detection buff to everything, including Paragons. specifically the Tac Paragon, the Crucible of Steel and Flame. That's fine. I don't see any problem with it. And still, the Crucible of Steel and Flame, I think is a great 5/5/5 tower. I think it's a good Paragon. Like, it's great. The Spike Factory Paragon, the one you guys just saw, I think it is A tier at minimum. You know what? It's S tier. I personally think, now that I think about it, I probably would say that I think the Crucible is S tier because it's got a little bit extra. It's got a little bit extra on top of being a 5/5/5 tower because of those blades that split into 6 tacks. Yeah, it definitely goes a little bit a step above that. So I'll say, like, Tac Paragon, I'm officially saying it as, and this is my opinion. You guys have your own opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I personally think that the Tac Paragon is an S tier Paragon. It is really good. It's got the overlap and then some. Same thing with the Spike Factory Paragon, the Mega Massive Munitions Factory. It just goes a little bit, it just goes a step above it. It's got the permanent carpet of spikes. It's got the super mines that split into other spikes on top of them lasting super long, like 5 rounds, I think? So yeah, that is pretty dang good. And on top of that, its 2 abilities are the Smart Spikes ability, the Smart Spikes attack speed buff, and its second ability is kind of like a Spike Storm combined with, I guess, super mines or maybe spiked mines. It's kind of hard to tell the difference, but there is overlap between the top and the middle path for that one. So I would say Mega Massive Munitions Factory, amazing 5/5/5 tower. So yeah, this is my tier list for the Paragons in Bloons Tower Defense 6. Right here. This is my tier list on how they are as 5/5/5 towers. As of now, at least. But I'm going to take a look at the patch notes. So let's see what the patch notes have in store. I don't know if I'll be able to see them though. Whoops. One moment. Let's see. Yep. All right. So that doesn't work. I will have to check it on my phone, it looks like. Which is no biggie. Oop. All right, there we go. Yep. Take a good look at this tier list. This is what I think of the Paragons so far. At least as of now. But I'm going to take a look at the patch notes. I'm going to have to use my phone. That is no big deal for me. I was checking my notifications on it. Doesn't seem to be the case. So... Alright. So... Their update notes. New Paragon, obviously. The only way to nerf Permaspike has been found, making a more mega, more massive, more munitions factory, yada yada yada. New map spot pits, new quests, new achievements, new trophy store items, new limited time trophy items, new CT, new contested territory team store items, game changes and additions, new Moab test balloon in sandbox, boss and boss race event leaderboard brackets have been updated. Top 1% changed to top 100. Boss scores will now record on leaderboards after defeating tier 1, not tier 5. Alright. Higher tier victories will rank higher on the leaderboard than lower tier victories. Spelling. Or grammar. Co-op boss games will now always default to free-for-all placement. Nice. That is a huge plus. Boss challenge co-op games now allow for co-op map split selection. Massive plus. Now for the maps. Polyphemus annoyed me in Rogue one time too many, so now Bloons loop once around the eye before exiting the track. Really? Let's check that out, shall we? So, let's go into Sandbox and check this out. Alright, there it is. Let's send out the Moab test balloon. One in each lane. So what do we got? Do they loop around? They do! Look at that! Okay, that actually makes things a little bit easier. Ain't that nice? That is pretty cool. All right. Props for that. Yep, that is confirmed. You just saw it right here. This is purely to give them more time to think about what they have done and does not mean they are forgiven, of course. Patch will now explain the continue system after an account's first lost. Whatever. Rogue Legends. I have not purchased that yet, but I do want to try it eventually. And, well, we'll see how it goes once I get it. So, probably watch ISAB for that. I'm going to skip right to the bug fixes and general changes. Number of localization fixes result in edge case crash that could occur when setting music for custom maps. Result in issue where changing game language could reset hero name stats. Unlocking a new hero skin now also selects it. Double cash will no longer apply within sandbox mode. As you can tell, I have double cash on, and you do not see the icon. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, you can set your money to pretty much whatever you want. So, like, what's the point of having double cash if, like, you can just set your money to whatever? So, map editor. Resolved group prop variant display issues when collapsing. I don't necessarily use map editor, so I've tried it once. I'm a noob at it. Towers should now always be selectable in review mode, even if covered by map mechanics like on Covered Garden or Glacial Trail. I'll have to try that some other time. When entering review map, towers selected should not show upgrades as purchasable. That is odd. Team banners are again usable on player profiles or banners owned by the team. The default hero skin should now always display at the top. When previewing an unpurchased hero skin, pressing back will default to your chosen hero rather than the one you were just looking at. That's pretty nice. Now, the event fixes. For the boss event, Blast Apocalypse Heat Gauge should display correctly in Boss Rush. In a race, upgrading to a Paragon or Sun Temple should no longer give a time penalty. I don't do races because my account has been flagged, and I don't intend on getting that part on. I don't intend on getting my account unflagged, so. Contested territory, another thing I can't access, again, because my account's flagged. But, like I said, not getting it unflagged, so. But I'll still go over it. Empowered heroes should correctly work on least tiers tiles. Another contestatory event. While playing a tile owned by another player, when the score decays before you finish this score, should now be updated in the victory screen UI. I don't do BTD6 contested territory, so. And even if I wanted to, I probably wouldn't. Even if I could, I probably wouldn't want to do it anyway. Rogue Legend bug fixes. Probably gonna have to check out ISAB's videos on that, because he's been doing quite a bit of that recently. Tower specific fixes. The attack Paragon should not grant full map range in 2 intel subs. Huh? I did not see that. Alright, the monkey sub. X3X ballistic missile should no longer fire at the map center if its target is destroyed. That's funny. Super Monkey. True Sun God vengeful sun avatars should no longer attack through walls. What? That's a nerf. But I would say give them cross-pathing and then add that back. And then we're good. Alchemist. Towers transformed by the total transformation should play the sell sound effect when sold. I do not mess around with total transformation that much. For the Druid, disabling Druid Christmas projectiles should now disable correctly, and Spirit of the Forest should now correctly deal damage to children of targets broken by track bind damage zone. Mermonkeys. The top path, 4th tier and 5th tier, the Abyssal Warrior and Lord of the Abyss. No, the Trident attack no longer ignores lead balloons if they have been buffed to damage them. I don't use this thing to necessarily do damage. I use this thing to place water towers on land. like when it comes to this. That's just me. The engineer resolved an issue where Century Paragon explosions would forget their support categorization after loading a save. Must be a Dreadblin thing. Hero specific fixes. I'm just gonna skip over those. Tower balance. Bottom Path Dart Monkey has trouble with missing targets, and Tier 4 in particular seems to be a poor stepping stone for Crossbow Master. So Sharpshooter will now grant a large projectile speed boost and has greater of an attack speed increase. The projectile speed has been buffed by 33%, going from 450 to 600. The attack cooldown has been decreased from 0.6 seconds to 0.475 seconds. And the Crossbow Master attack cooldown has been decreased from 0.24 seconds to 0.2375. So going from Sharpshooter to Crossbow Master now is a 2x attack speed bonus. So there's that. Boomerang Monkey has a lot. Especially for the Glaive Lord. Damn. That might be another video by someone else. The Tack Shooter. Range fits well for the middle path, so we're working this more into the main attack of the middle path. Blade Shooter range increased from 31 to 46, and the projectile range goes from 49.24 to 64. So, in other words, they just travel further. The Ice Tower gets some, I guess, price shifting as well. And its Absolute Zero mob slowdown has been buffed. Probably check that out now. Alright, send a bunch of Moabs at it. Yeah, I think it's there. But, again, I don't use Absolute Zero for that much. I use it to, mostly place land towers on water. But, anyways. Cryo Cannon damage reduced from 2 to 1, which kind of sucks. But the Icicle's damage remains at 2, but its Shards damage is buffed from 2 to 3. So there's that. Bloon Solver for the Glue Gunner. Its Moab bonus has been reduced by 1. Glue Strike glued bonus damage taken, bonus damage increased from 2 to 3. But that's specifically when it has corrosive glue. Let's check that out. Let's send a shit ton of ceramics out. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. That is a lot. Let's see if it does the same thing with the Glue Storm. I see pretty much the same thing happening. Yeah. It's doing quite a bit of damage. If Ninja Kiwi ever makes a glue paragon, well, this thing will be able to get some pretty good pops. So yeah, that's it's pretty nice. All right. The super glue damage over time tick rate has been decreased from 2.3 seconds to 2 seconds. And then super glue no longer changes its tick rate. And then the super glue splat on pop now deals 1 damage. They have damage 1 in their patch notes, but that's okay, I guess. The sniper monkey supply drop. Its bounce pierce has been increased from 4 to 5, and the elite sniper has been decreased by $500. Is that true? This is hard mode. I'll go to whoop. Medium sandbox. Okay. Yep. It's been changed. Alright. Deadly precision price from 300 to not 300, 3,000 to 2,500. Nope, I saw it for a second. Yep. And then main Moab price. It was supposed to be 5,650 to 6,000, but for some reason it's been changed to 5,000. What? That doesn't line up. Oh goodness. All right. Now for the Monkey Buccaneer. Small nerf to the Pirate Lord, as we wanted to be a strong tier 5, but it's overperforming currently. So in other words, it's too good. Alright. Cannon Moab Cannon Explosion Moab bonus has been decreased from 10 to 8. And the Pirate Lord Frags Moab bonus has been decreased from 4 to 3. Send in a bunch of ZOMGs to find out. Whatever, I guess. Yep. Alright. Monkey Ace. Zarbamba's last bomb change appears to be an overbuff and is being reeled back on. Nevemus Dart's max speed and homing acceleration is being increased, so the projectiles are less likely to expire before meeting their target unless placement is terrible. Nevemus projectile max speed is almost doubled. Yikes! Yeah. So, in other words, Nevemus darts are fast as fuck. Projectile acceleration goes from 20 to 50. Yikes. Heli-pilot. Some prices moving about from the base heli into the tier 3s, making progression up through the low heli tiers easier. The heli-pilot price has been dropped to 1,500, but with Monkey Knowledge, it goes down by 75 bucks flat. So, take that as you will. Razor Rotors increased by $100, along with Moab Shove. And apparently, the support Chinook Its minimum, its speed has been increased from 70 to 80. So let's do a bit of a race between these two. All right, so I'll start over here, go right to the start. Yep. Support Chinook is faster. All right, the minimum blowback distance has been increased from 32 to 64. First, we'll try the normal blowback. Put it here. And now the support Chinook. Kind of hard to tell, but let's try it with this thing. Okay, that seems to be pretty good. All right. All right. Dartling Gunner. Hydro rocket pods explosion damage increased from 1 to 2. Let's see. Yep. That is the case. And also the Ray of Doom damage has been increased from 25 to 30. Which doesn't matter in the early game, but it could matter in the late game. So let's try the test Moab and see how it does. Yep, it seems to be going up by multiples of 30. Yep. I'll just try 1 instead of 100. Yeah, it's going up by quite a bit. It's also doing the first target bonus damage, so yeah, that's where the extra damage is coming in. So yeah, how about that? Oh boy, the Wizard Monkey. Paragon buff. The Metamorphosis cooldown has been decreased from 2 minutes to 1.5 minutes. All right. Yeah, I'll just do this. All right. Activate it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 6, 27. Okay, I think that might be due to monkey knowledge. But yeah, its metamorphosis ability cooldown has definitely decreased. That's a good thing. All right. So, Super Monkey. Tech Terror, Pierce reduced from 8 to 7. Dark Champion range increased from 53 to 57. Yep. And Legend of the Night no longer gains range. Whatever. The Alchemist. People thought the last Rubber to Gold changes sounded cool, but were not particularly reliable. So we're improving the reliability of this attack with much faster attack rate and radius, and also adding back some of the potion duration that we've previously taken away. So, Rubber to Gold potion attack rate has been decreased from 5 seconds to 2 seconds. Holy shit! Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, people that use this thing to farm, go nuts. 104, larger radius benefits the Rubber to Gold potion. Nice. And potion duration increased from 7 to 14, so it lasts twice as long. Honestly, that's a really good thing. The Druid has got quite a bit. I'm not going to go over them. Mermonkey is its own thing. Spike Storm's price is being increased with Carpet of Spikes remaining the same total cost. So basically, it's the prices are being shifted around a little bit. $1,000 is being taken away from the price of Carpet of Spikes and put it into the Spike Storm. The Deadly Spikes damage has been increased from 2 to 3, and Perma Spike has been unchanged. Of course, they had to throw that in as a joke. Monkey Village. Primary Mentoring primary ability cooldown buff has been increased from 10% to 15%. And then the primary expertise primary ability cooldown buff has also been increased from 20% to 25%. So it's not quite double, but it's still good. Engineer. Really only one major change here. A rebalancing to how the 2XX cross path, the faster engineering, applies across various engineer upgrades, and some base stats being changed to accommodate fitting this. So they go through a whole list of them. Check them out on their own. Check them out on the Reddit post. So, yep. Beast Handler. As Great White still has problematic consistency, the thrash radius is increasing. T-Rex is generally powerful in a lot of ways and has the ability as the ability cooldown is quite short, we are increasing it. That's okay. So Great White thrash radius increased from 10 to 15. 3XX Great White insta-kill RBE cap increased from 500,000 to 1 million. What? Watch what happens when a Megalodon goes to that. All right, keep your eyes peeled for a Megalodon RBE. No, wait. Yeah, the insta-kill RBE cap. Watch out for if the Megalodon does that too. And then they go over the hero balances. I'll go over the shorter ones. Gwendolyn. Firestorm burn damage increased from 1 to 2 at level 10. Level 16 remains unchanged. Striker Jones has a lot, so I'm skipping him. If it's longer than 3 lines, I'm skipping over it. Open Greenfoot. Druid Storm Druid Storm rate buff. From 25% to 15%. So that buff has been decreased. And then the level 5 cash buff for jungle druids goes up from 20% to 35%. Oh, by the way, the Druid Storm rate buff is level 9. Captain Churchill. Level 15. Cannon bonus also grants lead bonus +3. And the machine gun also grants a lead bonus +2. Churchill had some trouble dealing with fast DDTs in late game, so his level 15 fortified bonus will now also apply to lead balloons. Nice! Admiral Brickle. 2 changes, one at level 3, one at level 14. Pie. As one of the best heroes, Brickle is seeing a slight reduction to her naval tactics buff. Level 3, naval tactics duration increased from 9 seconds to 8. And level 14, from 12 to 10 seconds. Etienne, we don't have a general large range buff focus hero, and this really feels like it fits Etienne's character as well, so it sounded fun. Level 2 also increases range for towers in radius by 10%, and then 20% when Etienne is at level 16. Sada has a lot, so I'm skipping over her. Corvus also has a lot, so I'm skipping over him. Rogue Legend has a lot of quality of life changes. Rogue Balance has quite a bit. And now looking forward. Legends has quite a bit. Monkey Focus. Game Editor. Great progress on it, which continues to both morph and get more defined. At this point, we are not planning for Game Editor to be an update 49. We still have a lot of testing and UI development to do. I won't expect it to be out for update 50.0 either. And, well, that's going to be it looks like. I'm seeing in the comments, the secret you can do is transform the new map spa pits into tar pits. Wow. All right. So let's check it out. We'll try hard mode and standard. So let's see. So it is bottom left, bottom right, top right, and then center top, and then bottom right again. Make map heaps harder? Oh shit. Tar Pits is back! There it is! There's Tar Pits! Holy shit! Alright. Let me restart. Let me just put some water towers around. Perfect. And then I do this, this, and this. And the towers are sold. Are you fucking kidding me? They're not joking around, it looks like. Yep. Tar Pits is back. So you actually have 2 maps to worry about. That is something else for sure. Unbelievable. And then there's also an achievement as well. There's also a new achievement for activating tar pits, then beating a game on it with Chimp's rules. I don't know if that's actually in it. I don't know if that'll show up, but let's see. 1200. I think that's it right there. And there's a spoiler in it, which I'm going to read because I don't give a damn about spoilers. The new achievement is, to beat it, you beat tar pits with Chimp's rules on easy mode. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Let me just change my hero. Actually, I think I'll stick with Geraldo. But let's see. It's easy mode, I think. Well, let's see what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this again. Boom. So now tar pits is activated. Get one here and one right here. I'm also going to do an engineer. One here. And one here. Geraldo can handle this one right over here. By himself. So yeah. This is tar pits. That is honestly pretty cool. All right, get another engineer right here. Another sentry gun. Faster engineering. I doubt I'll probably get it first try, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So according to the post, I have to beat this with Chimp's rules on easy mode. I'm gonna see if that's true. I'll get a boat right here. And I'm gonna get this thing to 310, I believe. Oh, wait. Hold on. I may need to turn monkey knowledge off. And double cash as well. So, let me just do that real quick. Extras. Double cash mode is off. And then, monkey knowledge, off. Let's try it again. Make the map heaps harder? Sure. So now I'm gonna really have to try some stuff. I'm still gonna go with an engineer. I'm gonna go with a dart here and a dart here. Nope. Lost a life. Yep. I'll get another dart right down here. All right, and fourth one up here. And then if I can, I'll see if I can get this to a sentry gun. There we go. Now the rule is, if I essentially have to play with Chimp's rules on easy mode. I think. I haven't played Chimps in a while, but I know how it goes. It is damn tough. But I'm gonna get some engineers going. All right, there's another. All right. Engineer number 3. So even though I have the capacity to sell, I'm going with the Chimp's rules. I'm not allowed to. All right, so there's engineer number 4. And engineer number 5 with the sentry. Now the camo is coming up. So get camo detection on 3 dart monkeys. Maybe 4? Yep. Okay, so that camo shouldn't be going far. Yep. There it is. I'll see if I can do it without a hero. How's that? I'll try and do this without Geraldo. Just for shits and giggles. Gotta worry about the leads. I'm gonna put a sniper monkey right up here. Get it to a 102. Get some faster engineering going. Excuse me. All right, 8 rounds left, so I gotta think about a mob defense. I want to make sure it is gonna take care of everything. I also want to knock out ceramics fast. So I'm gonna go middle path druid and top path ace. Oh, shit. Ceramics all over the place. Oh, that's gonna be, that's gonna be, back out, back in. Let's go with quick shots on 3 dart monkeys. Nope. That didn't do it. Shit. Nope. That didn't do it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money to work with, obviously. I might have screwed myself. Like I said, it's been a while since I played chimps. Maybe quick shots, and I'm gonna have to go for a snipe if I can. Put it on last. I doubt it'll work though, but let's try it. Nope. That won't work. I might have to try again. I'll try from the beginning. I still want to go for the engineers. And I'll do the dart monkeys still. Maybe I'll try a boat instead. Let me just get the rest of the dart monkeys down, though. Nope. Went a little bit too fast. Let's get that. All right. So far, so good. All right. Time for the boat in the middle. I'm going to go for 012. But I'm going to get middle path first. That way this thing can handle camo. There we go. sentry gun. Get this thing longer range. And might be time to get another engineer. Here we go. All right, engineer number 3. NG4 right here. And NG5 right there. Sentry. Crow's Nest, you gotta remember that. Sentry. Oh, what I could have done is get a an 012 sub, maybe. I'll probably try that too. Yep. Now I got pretty much all the engineers to 120. Perfect. Yep. I'll go for some user 2 darts. Oh, also got to remember lead's coming up in 2 rounds. Shit. Sniper up there. There we go. 101 will be fine. Nice. Awesome. All right. Get a sub. 202 is probably what I should go for, not 102. I am stupid. There we go. Now I hope I'll have enough, but I'm not expecting it. There's eyesight. Oh, would you look at that? I think I should be ready for it. Air burst. I'll grab it as soon as I can. Oh yeah, this should be a lot. Yeah, much better. All right, there's air burst. All right. Triple guns. I'll get fast engineering. Because round 36 is still a thing. Yep, got camos. That should be good. Now I'll get 5th Dart Monkey, perfect. With enhanced eyesight, awesome. I'll see if I can get, yep, 102, perfect. Now I need something that'll help out with ceramics. If that will be good. Okay, no lives lost, good. Large caliber? And hot shots, maybe? All right. I'll get triple shots here and here. All right. Time for the Moab. That wasn't enough. Damn it! Freezing? Shit. Maybe a druid? With reach? I don't know. I did not do it. Yeah, I may have won the map, but I didn't do the... Wait, what? Huh. I got the achievement. Well then. Okay then. Well, I didn't do it lives lost, but there you go. I guess no loss, I guess. You got the 200 lives. I was thinking I could probably do it, but well, there you go. I just got that achievement. And that's it. All right, cool. Well, I guess with that, well, I sure covered a lot in this stream, but hopefully that'll be enough because I'm gonna be calling it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Wherever you are, give it a heart, maybe on X. Also, check out links up there in the top right. And as always, keep it real, keep it safe, and hang in there. Things will get better. And I will see you all in the next one, whenever that may be. See you later.